So of course we're going to prioritize the lamp, and we've had to do that this year. Even if you, whoever, none of y'all get ahead of yourself, right? None of y'all, you have no weeds in your garden, right? No, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody in here got weeds. I was just at Joel's house and he got weeds. Okay, so when you're being overrun, you have to then remember, what do you like to eat the most, and prioritize that.
All right, y'all, I found me a quiet place to sit up here, kind of tucked back in the corner. It's just been an awesome day. I don't know how much footage we got. I think Ben just recorded some of talking to Justin and Rebecca Rhodes, which was a pretty big highlight for me. We've been watching them, and we love watching them and their kids, and how their kids help them work together. It's kind of like looking back in time for us, because our kids are a bit older. So that was pretty special for me, and I tried to share with them that, you know, we have older kids, and that I was really impressed with their kids, and think that their kids are pretty awesome farm hands, and will continue to be so. And because really, honestly, your kids care about your farm most of the time more than anyone, because it's their farm too, and it will be theirs one day. So I hope I was able to encourage them a bit, because they're a super big encouragement to us. We talked to YouTube and things like that, and he was just a great encouragement to us today. So I really enjoyed talking to him. We've met a lot of commenters and subscribers today, lots of awesome people, and just there used to be a thing on a local news station where we live that's called Everyone Has a Story, where they would go around and tell people's story, because everyone does have a story. And that's just been the theme for me, I guess, today, and this trip, as well as a lot of other trips we've taken this year, is that every person that's intentionally trying to live this lifestyle has a reason. They have a story, something that got them into this. And so that's what's struck me. So that's been the highlight for me, is just hearing everyone's stories of what got them into this, or why they love this lifestyle. And it is just a huge, loving, awesome community. And I just hope that if you're not here this year, and you can possibly make it to any of these events next year, Homesteaders of America or Baker Creek or any of those, try to make some of them. Try to make, even if it's just a meetup in your local state, try to make some of those and meet with like-minded people, because it's a super big encouragement, especially if you're trying to do this. You're trying to grow some things and live intentionally in how you're raising your kids, or whatever the case may be, and you feel a little bit isolated where you live. Try to make some of these gatherings, because if nothing else, they're super duper encouraging, and you will meet some lifelong friends. So this is the end of day one, and we are going to go fellowship with some people tonight and rest up for day two.
Yeah. So we clearly know which one is which. Yes does not. All right, Jeff. grab your first tomato.
This is the first one.
Yep, just pick one. There you go, you got it, you got it. All right, give it a taste. You don't have to say it yet, you don't have to say it yet.
Try 'em.
Okay, why don't you palate cleanse maybe?
What if I just poured that water on that's my mouth?
All right, now try your second tomato. It's on,
Where? This?
yep, that is your second tomato.
Second one's homegrown.
Wait a minute, wait, say that again.
The second one is homegrown.
So you're saying the first tomato tastes like disappointment? Are you really seriously thinking that the first tomato is the one that tastes like disappointment?
No, now I'm nervous! Okay, let me think about this, okay?
All right.
Because I want to make
tell me your thought process.
Okay, let me think about the thought process. Because the first one might not taste like disappointment. It may have just been a yellow tomato. Because it was really mild. And the second one is a lot more acidic. But the texture was still really good. So if that was a store-bought tomato, I would say I'm impressed that the texture was that good. It's hard to tell because I know the store-bought tomato is a red tomato. And I know that 2 of the homegrown tomatoes were yellow or orange. And so my guess was if the first tomato was not a store-bought tomato, that it was the pineapple pig tomato that was yellow. So that's kind of like a hard thing to say.
Okay. All right, then let's see. Jen, why don't you do the reveal? Which was the first tomato?
Can I take these off?
Yeah, you can take them off.
The first tomato.
This was the first tomato. Okay.
So the first one was the store-bought tomato?
First one was, so your reputation remains intact.
So the second one was yellow? Okay.
Yep, second one was yellow. That was impressive.
This is so mild that a yellow tomato was like way more flavorful than it. That's why it messed me up, because it's like so mild that I thought, well, maybe it was the yellow tomato, because you know yellow tomatoes are really low acid.
All right, nice job, way to go. Look at her! Wow. Look at the aroma! Yeah, you got it right. You know your own tomato.
All right, y'all, it's day 2 here at the HOA. We're having lots of fun meeting y'all, hanging out with people. I think Ben got some footage of a tomato taste testing contest. We don't have footage of it, but Ben actually participated. I was nervous because our reputation was on the line, but he passed.
So I did pass.
You did pass.
Flying colors.
I was gonna disown you if you didn't.
And if you're curious, you didn't get no video of it. I'm sure you're watching me, but Goldshaw Farms got it, and he's gonna put it out there of all of us doing the taste test. So
Go check out Goldshaw Farm. So we're gonna walk around because I got things I want to buy. There's people I want to talk to.
she's got a budget though, right?
Whatever money I got. And if they take credit cards. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that.
All right, I see Big Bear over
Let's
there.
go.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
My name's Andrea.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet
Jill,
you.
yes.
We have a YouTube channel, but
Oh,
I have been
awesome.
reading your blog for years. Just about,
Thank you.
we're the weird people that live on a farm, and we have like 140 cows,
Nice.
pigs, chickens, sheep, all that.
Okay.
So we're the weird people. in
Yes.
our neck of the woods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I started reading. I'm like, yes, there's more people like that.
I know, we're not alone.
Yes.
Our saying now is we found those people.
Yes, for sure.
And then we have these two that help us do everything. He does our editing, and
Nice.
she does our.
I need that.
Yeah.
I struggle with the editing. I took a little break on YouTube because I couldn't keep up.
Oh yeah.
Eric Anderson.
You don't have to make much money, okay? And so I'm all about not making any money. It didn't come out right. I'm all about not paying taxes. And if we can figure out a nice legal way to bleed off a lot of that income, it's good. If you can figure out, so debt is okay to use if it's actually going to generate income. It's going to return an investment that works. Generally, when you're investing in stuff.
Look who we found!
Hey guys!
So we're gonna put Morgan on the spot here with a few questions. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go.
Okay. Name someone you've watched on YouTube in the last week.
Name somebody that I've watched on YouTube in the last week. I would actually say the most recent video was from my friend Jake over at White House on the Hill.
Good answer.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite part of this conference? Is this your first time, by the way?
This is my first time at any conference related to homesteading or YouTube ever in my entire life. Up until Thursday, I had the only two people I had ever met who also did YouTube were my buddy Al Lumna and Troy from Red Tool House.
Yeah.
And so I'd never met any YouTubers ever, like you guys, like Jess or Jeremiah, like any of these people who are like friends through Facebook groups or messaging or whatever. I've never met anybody until like 2 days ago, and so by far that's been my favorite part, just like actually sitting down, hanging out, having conversations. Like that's been the best part for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, your final question. You ready?
All right.
We went to a conference this summer and it was a bunch of teenagers and you had to finish the quotation and the room was silent. They could not finish this jingle, I guess you'd say.
Oh boy, uh-oh.
All right, give me a break.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
That was it.
All right, so we are heading into the Q&A panel. A lot of the speakers here on a panel. They're going to be answering questions. We've talked to a lot of different people. There's been some pretty surprising, well-known people show up here today. So I'll tell y'all more about that later, but we're going to head in here for now.